Lydia Dedal, Fight Connect TV, backstage after a very successful Fit Talk event at the Everyman Theatre in Cork with co-founder of FitGuru and event promoter, Ciaran Judd. How are you?
Yeah, good. It's just like wrapped up right now. I know I'm going to be overwhelmed for the next 2 weeks. So,
yes.
But yeah, it was successful. It was better than the first one. The speakers are all brilliant. We went on time. We were 15 minutes over, but that was perfect. Last time I think we were 3 hours over. So yeah, it was good. Delighted with it. Yeah.
In terms of you saying it was better than the first one, for viewers that maybe aren't here today and didn't attend the first one, what are you looking at when you're putting on an event? Where are the areas that you look to improve?
Yeah, well, the setting was better. Just the theatre is beautiful. Just the flow of everything, the speakers coming on and off. Everyone was on time, 15 minutes per talk. There was no one going over to 30 or 40. It was the right mixture of topics as well. So I enjoyed it. Like, I sat down and watched parts of it, whereas the last one I had to stand on the side of the stage and kind of like for the whole thing and kind of pick up on little bits, and I missed most of it. So this one was actually able to walk out, sit down, watch a talk and enjoy it. You know?
Yeah, and do you know what? It seemed like there was a really relaxed atmosphere in terms of, Noel was on stage giving a speech, and I think he said to you, put that up on the screen there, and you were like shouting from the back, I'm in the back watching, so it was a real relaxed, it felt very intimate. It was just the audience
real, normal, like just normal people. No one trying to put on kind of like a face like of professionalism to show like extreme professionalism, say, oh, we're all strict in here and this is how it should go. Like, yeah, I said to Niall before he went out, I said, do you want those slides? And he was like, no. And then I was like, right, I'm going to have a seat. And he's like, where's the slide to the van? I'm like, I'm down the back here. I'm watching you. So that van's not coming on. But yeah, no, look, these things happen. Like, but it was still good. Like, the van was outside. So
this is this new FitGuru van that you guys have got. Everyone's very excited about it.
So it's some job. Like, we bought it in May.
It's like a transit, right? Transit van.
No, it's a big Iveco Daily. Like, it's one of the ones you can literally stand up in. Like, I can stand up in it. I'm 6'2", and we bought it like with nothing in it. We insulated the whole thing. Basically turned it into it looks like a log cabin on the inside with a kitchen. It's going to have gas, electricity, everything, TV. So we're going to use it as like a mobile office for going around all of Ireland for events, for working with clients, working with the website, everything. And we're going to bring it to the retreats as well, internationally. Like, we're bringing that to Portugal. We're going to drive it over to Portugal. Probably going to drive down to Spain with it in January as well. So just, we can do anything we want with it.
Like, I mean, it's such again, like, for any of viewers that have watched any of the content that we've done with FitGuru in the past, or listened to my podcast, I had you on the first episode. We've always spoke about how, like, we've kind of documented the start of FitGuru, and to see the progression is like pretty much putting in practice in a year, but putting in practice what all these speakers and you guys talk about all the time, is putting things in place, being focused, being goal driven, like actually putting what you're preaching to people into place, into so it's kind of lead by example.
There's no procrastination. It's just we get it done, literally. And that's the good thing. As I said on stage there, finishing off, like I said, Niall's 100%. If we can literally have an idea, go with it. No, like, obviously we go over it, but we'll just do it. There's no like, we might work it out, or it might happen maybe next month. It's just like, let's do this now. Let's launch it. What's the worst that can happen? Like, what is the worst that can happen? You might be down a few quid, but
money always comes. I have when people say like, oh, but I could lose money, I don't buy into that.
It's not about money, it's about fulfillment. And when we do these events and see, like, for me, standing back there watching everyone watching the speaker, I felt fulfilled, that I was happy that these people turned up and they're enjoying it. And for me, that's better than money. And same with the retreats. When we go on the retreats and people's lives change, like those guys that come up on stage from the Carlingford retreat all spoke, and to see them come up on stage as well and actually speak, that's fulfilling. And that always beats money. No matter what, you can have as much money in the world, but if you're not fulfilled and love what you do, what's the point?
I think the biggest takeaway that I took from all the guys that went to your retreat, that came up on stage to give 30 seconds of their experience and how they found it, the most amazing thing, I suppose, that I took away from that was that the friendship that they all seem to have taken away from it. That is like, especially when we look at this time of social media and the climate is, you know, extreme loneliness, and people are starting to experience loneliness. People associate the word lonely with an elderly person who's in a home on their own. It's not really. It's because of this disconnection with humanity and each other because of social media. It's things like these that are starting to connect people and, you know, reintroducing people on how to meet new friends and to experience new things in life.
The way they stood up there with everyone, and everyone was kind of laughing and smiling and joking with each other. That's exactly what it was like. The first full day we were there with everyone. It was like we all knew each other, and same way I was standing on stage there. It was like no matter who it was, everyone just was comfortable, and that's what it's about, like being comfortable and enjoying yourselves. And like just it was unbelievable seeing them all up on stage as well, speaking, like, because like even my ma was there and she was like shaking, speaking to Mike. And she was not, you know? If he had said to her before that, listen, you're going to go up on stage and talk about the retreat, she said, no, not a hope. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I'll do anything for you, but I'm not doing that. So that's why we didn't tell them. We said, like, when they see everyone else walking up, it's like, shit, I have to do it.
No choice. They have to. They were sheepish going up, but then they all looked delighted coming off stage.
Even Niall's brother, 17, up there, gave a little talk and done it, like, and he wouldn't have he's working on his confidence, and that was huge for him to speak into a mic in this gig that he's coming along to, and he's only coming along to the gig because he went to the retreat, and everyone said from the retreat, oh, we're definitely going down to Cork, and he was like, I'll go as well, you know. So it was cool. Community, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Brilliant. Well done. Another successful day. Delighted. I really enjoy coming along to see everything that you do. Also surprises everywhere. It's great. But if you want to find out more information about what Ciaran and Niall actually do with Fit Talk Events, go to Instagram or social media, Fit Talk Events, and FitGuru.ie as well if you're looking for, you know, personal trainers in your area or nutritionists, all health-based website. So make sure you check it out. But well done again. Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Ciaran Judd for Fight Connect TV.